Well, the fact is that Satan, as Allah, had a serious perception problem. If Allah and Islam were so great, why were non-Muslims more prosperous and productive than Muslims? And why is that still the case? The devil's answer was to say that the wealth of disbelievers was actually anguishing, not beneficial. Well, that's true. Not true at all. And that it paved the way to hell. That's also not true. There is no place with the actual God where he says your prosperity plays the way to hell. Never. It encourages us to be prosperous. And actually, there is a really ingenious way that Yahowah goes about taking care of those who are down and out, whether it's because they're an orphan, they're a widow, just handicapped in some way. And what Yahowah says is that if you're a farmer, for example, it's important for you to leave a portion of your field on the corners unharvested and allow those who are hungry to go and harvest that food, take what they need, so long as they're doing the work to harvest it and they're doing the work to prepare the food, give them access to it. And then bring into my storehouse if you are, if you're gathering wood for construction, take a percentage of the wood and bring it into my storehouse and allow those people who need shelter to have at it. If you're a shepherd, take a percentage of the wool that you get from your sheep and do the same thing, so that you're not giving somebody money, you're giving them access to material that they can use for clothing and shelter and food. It's his view on this, but he wants people to be productive. And he even says, listen, I understand that you guys are not all equal. That this idea that everybody is equal is totally nonsense. Not even close to being accurate. And so what Yahowah realizes is that given over a generation, that those who are smarter, those who are more industrious, those who are more willing to work, those who have better ideas are going to hugely succeed over those who are either lazy or not very smart or have bad ideas. And so he realizes that it's really appropriate for a man or woman to be able to work and to build something of value, and that incentive drives the human capacity for progress and prosperity. And that's a good thing. And it's appropriate for a man, for example, to want to care for his family and to make his children's lives better than his own. And so God's got no issue with any of that. Where he has a problem is with dynastic passing on and accumulation of wealth by a small group of people, and particularly by those who didn't actually work for it or deserve it, so that you're going now to the third generation. And so what he says is every 50 years, we're going to have a leveling. All slaves and indentured workers are freed. All debts are forgiven. And this accumulation of land, it's all returned, and you start fresh. And that creates opportunity again for everyone, recognizing over the next 50 years, there are going to be certain people that are going to be much more successful than others, but their grandchildren don't get nothing or get something for nothing. But in Islam, any form of success, if it isn't stolen, is considered wicked. And if it isn't spent funding jihad, it's evil.